Hello, everyone. Thank you for listening and watching. My name is Nefertiti, and you can find my information in the description box below. I am a wellness coach, and I have a lot of specialties, and they will all be listed below as well. So this is an energy update for the week beginning November 4th through November 11th, 2019. So this has been a very highly energetically charged time. We've had a lot of high frequency energy coming to the planet. Mercury is now retrograde in Scorpio until November 20th, and he will be in Scorpio until December 9th. So this is a long time for us to really dive deep into our emotions, our psychology, our subconscious mind, healing, releasing lower energies, all of that, right? And we're going to continue to release these old paradigms and programs so that we can start to plant the seeds of the new 5D life and water the ones that have already been planted. And this ascension process is cyclical in nature. From our perspective, we like to see life as linear, but energy is cyclical. It's never created or destroyed. It just changes form. And the ego cannot manage 5D energies. So you will be dealing with some resistance in a variety of forms as it pertains to the lessons that you're here to learn and teach. And learning and teaching are a part of our soul mission and life purpose, a very fundamental part. So if you're looking for your purpose, start looking at ways that you can learn and or teach on purpose. We will continue to see more dematerializing in the collective and a lot of crazy shit going on because people are just not choosing to wake up. So as these energies keep coming to the planet, we're going to start to see more karmic resolution and things happening whether we are ready for them or not. So it would serve us to be as prepared as possible energetically. And the ascension symptoms are going to ramp up, but we're used to that by now. We've cleared a whole lot at this point, and we've done a lot of work, especially if you're watching a video like this. You have done some work on some level. And all of these frequencies are coming in for our highest good to bring in the new light codes. So use this time during Mercury retrograde to really dive into your emotions. Breath work, yoga, these are things that will help you to get into your emotional body purposely and consciously. And you can set a time to do this emotional release, shadow work. What we don't want to occur is what I call the unsolicited emotional release. So what I like to do, for example, in my life is allot time for emotional release. If I've got to cry, I know I have a time and space to do that. If I need to process some anger, I know I have a time and space to do that. This has helped me to curb my reactions. I can respond as opposed to reacting, especially if you are like me and you have a very hectic life. You're a single mom, you run a business. There's lots of opportunities for you to get triggered. So take that time to cry, to journal, to nap, to eat healthy comfort food. And another thing that we need to remember is that ascension is not about attaining holiness, nor is it about shunning our shadow. Our shadow aspect is just another part of ourself. It's about unity and embracing all of who we are so that we can create and live lives of authenticity. And this is not an easy task. It's not an easy task. Most of us have been through a lot to even get to where we are right now. So look forward to the rest of this year, bringing in energetic resets and helping us to really hone our focus to the life that we want to create. And we do this with our everyday spiritual practices, shifting our thinking and learning to listen more. All right. So let's get into the astrology. On November 5th, Venus is going to quincunx Uranus. And this is going to test our committed relationships. This energy is also about a balance between intimacy and independence. seeking stimulation, and maybe some kink in your relationships, your intimate relationships. We've also got Mars square Pluto. Now, a lot of astrologers have been talking about this aspect for a while. This is about power struggles, maybe some confrontations, but remember that it takes two to fight. And this energy is best channeled into your ambitions, into workouts, and goal attainment. This particular aspect, Mars square Pluto, is known as the predator aspect. So be mindful of getting into victimization mentality, and be mindful of how you lash out at other people, whether it's physically or energetically. On November 8th, the sun is going to trine Neptune. So this is going to increase your sensitivity to your environment. This is great energy for artists and creatives, and a very spiritual aspect. This is great for esoteric study and understanding concepts like astrology and numerology and deep psychology. We also have Saturn sextiling Neptune on November 8th. So this is bringing more structure to our dreams. It's going to help us to know what action steps to take that will make our dreams, our goals, a reality. This is about harmony between spiritual and material goals. And it's easier to enjoy a sense of purpose and to have faith with this transit. On November 9th, Mercury, retrograde Mercury, is going to sextile Pluto. So this is about having those intense and serious conversations. But remember to avoid making commitments while Mercury is retrograde if possible, because you just don't have all the facts. Mercury is the messenger, but he's also the trickster. On November 11th, 11/11, the ascension portal date, we're going to have lots of high frequency energies coming to the planet once again. This is going to heighten our intuition and boost our psychic abilities if you're open to that. But this particular activation portal date always brings in DNA upgrades, genetic resets, and the divine remembrance that our souls are the only thing that is permanent. So I would encourage you on this day to spend time in nature, connecting to the elementals, the animal kingdoms. If you can't, then maybe listen to some nature sounds during meditation or while you're working to just tap into that energy. On this day as well, we have the sun conjuncting that Mercury retrograde. So again, deep thinking, communicating with your higher self and guides, epiphanies, insights. I strongly recommend that you keep a journal, write down what it is that you are receiving, because sometimes it takes a while to unpack the messages. Initially, they might not even make sense. Sometimes you'll get images, phrases, songs, and it's almost like a puzzle piece. You've got to kind of put the pieces together to see what the actual message is that the universe is trying to convey to you. All right? So let's move on to the Oracle card. And I'm going to actually pull this card in real time, even though this is a recording. And I just got to tell you guys, I did not plan on doing this as a voiceover, but I am exhausted. These energies have really been a lot for me to deal with. So I'm kind of here in my pajamas right now, but I wanted to make sure I got this video out today. So let's see what the cards have to say to us. And I am, again, using the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards because I really love this deck. So what is the message that you have for the collective this week? Ooh, a card just fell right out. So this card just popped right out, the High Priest card. The High Priest card is about intention and creating, knowing that you are an individualized expression of the whole, that you have a soul mission, that you have a life purpose, and that your life has meaning and value. And in this deck, the High Priest mirrors the High Priestess, and we know that in older traditions that the woman was the head, right? She was the first, the primary leader, and the man came second. But recognize that you have the power to change your life. This is about facing your fears and being a bridge between heaven and earth, or the etheric realms, and your reality. You are very spiritually connected right now. There's a lot of things happening right now in divine timing. And you may have had some setbacks. We all have, as we're going through this journey, cycling back through pain, through our shadow, through all of those experiences that shaped us. Know that they have a deeper meaning and that they were necessary for your spirit to evolve. So this is a time for growth, healing, and expansion. And you can really, really feel that energy right now. So this card is right on point. And we're going to just see things start to materialize right before our eyes because we have done the work. All right? So let's move on to the angel number. And the number that came up so strongly was angel number 76. I mean, I saw this number over and over again. And this is a number from your guides telling you that you're doing a good job in balancing your material world and your spirituality, and that the time has come for you to receive your rewards. So this is like a congratulations, a prompt for you to keep going, to keep gaining more spiritual knowledge, which is really the truth of who you are, because we are spiritual beings having a human experience. So call on your angels and guides, have regular communication with them. I always recommend meditation, but there's different ways to meditate. Mindfulness, meditation walks, right? And all of this information that you're getting is going to benefit you in the long run and now, because you're receiving rewards now and later. And trust that you will have everything that you need. You and your family will always be provided for. Know this. If you have a soul mission and purpose, all of your needs are going to be met. Why would the universe have you incarnate at this time with a purpose and not be there to meet your every need? So we need to drop our shields, drop our defenses, and allow ourselves to receive, to heal, and to grow. All right? So let's move on to the crystal. And the crystal, the gemstone that came up this week, was kunzite. And this is great for ascension symptoms, especially with children that are dealing with, the crazy energy right now. The kunzite will help them to kind of calm down, to really dissipate any negative energy if they're, being overreactive. This is also a great support crystal for walk-in souls. And we're seeing a lot of walk-ins right now. So that just lets me know that we're getting ready for a really major shift in humanity. Kunzite is also going to help cleanse your aura, and you can use it in conjunction with labradorite and black obsidian. It's also helpful for headaches and migraines, especially headaches related to hormonal imbalance. It'll also help you with loss or separation or breakups, which we know relationships right now are being tested. They have been all year. Some people are not going to be able to continue to move forward with you. And when you do have a loss, a separation, a breakup, even if it's something that you wanted, there's still some grief associated with that. So the kunzite will help you to navigate that energy. And it'll also enhance any treatments that you're getting for depression or other psychiatric disorders. And it's great for the heart and crown chakra, great for balancing these energy centers. All right. Wanted to also let you guys know that the channeled messages that I get, I'm going to start posting them in the community tab so you can go over there and check them out, because I've been getting them every single day, and it might not be useful to put them in video form because they're only, short messages. So the video could only be like a minute or so. So I'm going to start just putting those in the community tab so you can read those as you like, comment on those. But thank you again for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I look forward to speaking to you again really soon. Have a wonderful week. Namaste.